jobs, crime, everything. They want to blame everything on migrants, and they want to take no responsibility or come up with no plan. Senator Vance, I will give them, again, I'm being generous tonight, I'm giving him credit. He did come up and said he created stories out of whole cloth when he made up those stories about people in this country legally, who came through the system legally, and made up stories about them. So look it. We all know we want a secure border. She's taken action to cut crossings in half, and now they're lower than when Donald Trump was in office. She's doubled the amount of fentanyl that's been seized on our streets, and she negotiated a tough but fair bipartisan border deal. She said would sign, and she will sign that border deal. 1,500 new border agents, new technology to intercept fentanyl. Look, keep the borders closed between the ports of entry, make that work. But she also doubled the Department of Justice budgets for prosecuting the cartels. And working with Democrats and Republicans, this is what you want, and this is what we know, to enact an earned pathway to citizenship for those who've lived in this country for years. This issue should not divide us, it should unite us. She wants a solution. We had the solution. We had people working together on it. We kept our promise to do something about the border, but also keep our humanity as we worked on it. And the only reason it didn't get done was Donald Trump knew that it was an electoral problem for him, and he wants the problem, not the solution. He came down here, he comes down to Arizona and tells you, oh, I'll build a big, beautiful wall, and Mexico will pay for it. He had 4 years, he built like 2%, Mexico paid nothing, and now he's telling you, well, I'll get it right this time. This is about Donald Trump admiring problems. This is about Donald Trump blaming others. That's not what you're instituted for. That's not what you're here for. You're here for solutions. You're here to pick leaders who are willing to work together to solve problems, to make a difference. And let's be clear. Senator Vance got asked about this. He got asked about family separation. All Donald Trump was able to do to rip thousands of families apart, and he wouldn't say he wouldn't do it again. You heard it. You heard him say it. So Trump blocked the only thing we had for his own political gain. That's a big difference. That's a difference between someone who's actually prosecuted the criminals and dedicated her life to keeping people safe and a salesman who's selling you snake oil for his own good. That's the difference. Look, I know it. I know you know it. We can't afford 4 more years of Donald Trump. The world can't afford 4 more years of Donald Trump. And I know you waited in line, you came here. It's pretty obvious that you get most of this. I get that. I understand I'm preaching to the choir, but our recital is 27 days away and we need to sing. We need to sing. Look, I got to be specific with my language. Before I said they didn't really have a plan. They actually